Let's play more Broken Sword. Shadow of the Templars. Here, let's bring up my stuff on my phone since I don't have a second monitor. I don't know if I'd be able to handle a second monitor. Honestly, this one's pretty big. It's one of those. It looks like I think it's a 32 curved. Very solid. I mean, because I sit pretty close to it, you know. I mean, I still gotta like look around at it and stuff. Excellent. Continuing on where we last left off. I don't remember where we last left off. Oh yeah.
If the manuscript was what Flappy
I thought I saved.
after, they were going to be.
I did. I probably just got to reload it. Yes, we get the manuscript
Wait to get back
and we
to
get
the
out.
apartment and check it out.
Wait, haven't we already talked to Nico? Yeah. I mean, I guess we can do it again, but we probably need to reload our save.
Come in, Josh.
Ah, just let me reload
I
the save.
have to go.
Okay,
Restore game? Really? That's what it's called? Okay, that's what confused me. Hold on, do that again. Oh, okay, I guess I'm in the right place then, huh? What's it say? She knew right away that it was something to do with the Knights Templar, a hugely powerful medieval order with too few horses to go around, or something, but they had hidden treasure. Okay, so... Oh, what do you got to say, Miss Lady?
Oh, hi.
bonjour, monsieur. How's your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
Maybe not yet, but I see your palms entwined.
Yeah, they're totally gonna do it.
Doubt it.
Do I need to talk to you about anything? Have you seen this man?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Oh, what a hunk.
He's a killer.
I can see that. His eyes stay tall.
You didn't know that.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur.
Liar. That was oddly creepy. Okay, so we're here. Where is it that we need to go? Musée Kroon? I'm assuming here, because I don't even know where we are. Thank you, Mr. Stream Elements. I know I'm live. Thank you. Oh gosh, it was such a long day at work. That looks like a bong.
Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill. And the fat falls at the open flame. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding. Since they opened,
Sounds
local
delicious.
air pollution has doubled. And it stinks like a funeral pyre.
Sacrifices were made.
The windows closed.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Are you Lobino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it there. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Show him the manuscript, should we? What is
Do
this?
you know anything about the Knights
Oh.
of the Temple?
No, sir.
The Knights of the
Yes,
Temple.
Association.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar.
Obviously.
A lot of people often mistake me for what? It is the uniform, I guess.
Yeah.
They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park it. No, no, no. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar, not like Monsieur Lobino.
Well, that's why we're looking for Labinu.
Would
Get him
you
with
like to
that.
shake my hand?
But not while I'm on duty.
One of these days, we're like they gave it that to us for a reason, and I can't wait till we get to use that bad boy. Is there anything interesting we should show him? I wonder what we're gonna need the electrician's card for. The matches?
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh no, I don't regret places like that.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, what is this? The Eiffel Tower?
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust.
Well, boy, am I
It
stupid
was
for guessing that.
identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory.
Ireland, was it?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice
Oh, yeah.
down.
Wouldn't want to
I'm
disturb
sorry,
anyone
I
else.
was excited.
Paris Kroon Museum. The tripod from the manuscript, it's in the Kroon Museum right here in Paris. According to the plaque, it was discovered in Lochmarne, Ireland. So we're going to have to go to Ireland now? We're going to do some traveling here? What's with the totem pole? Why would you do that? Why would you shake that? I'm going to wait for him to get next to me and then do it. See what happens.
Watch out! You will have that done on top of us!
That's the point.
The
Ow.
totem pole looked distinctly out of place in the setting of the museum.
This dude's just messing with
Leave it
everything.
alone. That closet is over 3,000 years old.
It's a closet? Huh?
Closet? It's
Yeah.
a sarcophagus.
Okay, any other shenanigans? We have an idea that we need to go to Ireland now. Do we have anything interesting here that I'm not seeing? Doesn't look like it. Let's get out of here. Is there a way we can go to Ireland? Let's go talk to Miss Lady again. Nah, wrong place. Oh, maybe we can't? Was it Rue Jerry? Ah! Here we are.
Hi. I've been to the Crew Museum.
Did you speak to Labino?
No, he wasn't there.
Why is the clown
Have
still
you
a
found out
dialogue
any more
option?
about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clown's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
Let's take another look at the
No,
manuscript.
we don't need to take another look at the manuscript. Oh, yes, I've totally forgot about it. Oh, it's not going to let us go back until we look at all these
There's
now.
There's a guy. There's but the reflect. A night through my.
Great, okay. This.
I found the tripod
Where?
in the museum.
In my
along with the
pants.
Templars. It was dug up in Ireland at a place called Loch Marne.
I have heard of Loch Marne. I read an article about the castle. Take a look for
Isn't
yourself.
that like surrounding Loch Ness, I'm sure,
You
probably?
read that rubbish?
No, I write it.
Professor Nigel Pegram, excavating the medieval castle at Loch Marne. That's strange.
What?
He resigned his chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation. Not only that, but he canceled the filming of a fourth series of his popular television program. This site at Loch Marne must be awful important to him.
Yes.
He's a professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor Pegram. How do you feel about a trip to Ireland?
Disappointed.
Huh?
That I won't be going. I will have to follow up the Belota case. If you really think Picram's gem is important, why don't you visit Loch Marne?
On my own? I'm not so sure about that.
Do it.
Ireland is
You're
that.
alone in France.
Hey, Nico, shake hands with me.
No chance, Buster.
Okay.
I have to go.
Okay.
Okay, so you're not going to go with me? That doesn't leave me with a lot of options then. Oh, we can go to Ireland. Oh.
I passed the castle on the way into Loch Marne, the castle where Pegram's excavation was located.
Hold on. Ireland, the Loch Marne gem. Loch Marne, what a beautiful village. Nico and I must really be onto something here. Ancient manuscripts, the Knights Templar, and a tripod from a medieval manuscript. On all I need is the gem that goes with it. I will start by asking locals about Pegrams and his dig. Anything? You, what do you got to say?
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
I'm George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
You're a head case, mister. A few sandwiches.
You're with the
short
good
of
guys?
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
That's a weird
What are you doing
introduction.
hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat and leaves me poor old mother bedridden and dying of presumption. Tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for father my holy till my fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, ma, says I. See what your darling son
You're getting
earned
sad.
with his own sweat and blood, when suddenly me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Really? We're going to ask him about the clown?
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man
That's something the Irish would say.
dangerous psychotic.
That's totally an Irish insult.
It's just
That's a good
like
one.
that film I saw. There's this
Point for
clown
that
scene,
dude.
And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Tim Riff.
You're not a day over 14.
Oh no.
How's it going today, man?
25 that I am. Married with a
Oh,
car
pretty
and
good.
kids.
Kind of a slow day at
10
work.
kids if you count the
I was a little
wife.
bit late starting the stream today because I was kind of tired. I worked a little bit late today. It wasn't that bad, but let's see here. We can ask him about the Castle of Lochmarn
Do
or
you know
this
a man
guy?
called Pegram?
Pegram.
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't because he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure, jewels and gold and skeletons.
Yeah, that's the guy here
like in
we're
the
here to
films.
see.
What can
This
you
dude's
tell me
hiding
about the
something.
castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, I'd usually try to start at about 4:30.
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No.
No, in your time, it
Only- what
probably
do you want to
6:30.
know? Oh, nothing.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering up?
Yeah, that's right.
Is it something
Probably
you're
6:30.
scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh, really?
You're not telling
Oh,
me
there's
you
the
believe in
Phantom.
ghosts,
Yeah.
are you?
Is this some Scooby-Doo stuff? Like they found like a secret treasure and they're trying to scare him away?
I went up to see what that
This is
thing
totally
was about.
Scooby-Doo.
I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worse. It was coming from inside the castle.
Ooh.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old
Hell yeah,
bull
man.
gate. The
How long
yard
do you think it
full of
is?
shadows.
How long do you think
I
it'll take you to complete
I
it?
would have gone home, but my legs had lost their stuffing.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears the spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Well, I felt
Man, this dude needs to
bloody
shut up.
dog.
Like, cause we haven't even entered the lounge yet. This guy's got a lot to talk about.
Rational explanation for what you saw at the camp.
There is the bloody place.
Oh,
See you later, kid.
Okay, Mr.
yeah. I always figured those games took you a while. Let's see. I'm finally getting a chance to use my chat pop up here, my chat box. Let's try to get the chats to where they stay up a little bit longer. Oh, what is that? Huh, that's unfortunate. They just naturally delete themselves that quickly. That's a bummer. I can probably set always show messages. Let's see what happens here. Always show messages. Let's keep this on. Oh crap. So I'm guessing oh my gosh. So how many characters do they have?
The lad was doing his best to express his adolescent aggression. His effort was somewhat diminished by the...
Good, man. I'm glad.
on his life.
I'm glad I can help out. Glad you enjoy it. I enjoy it too. That's why I'm gonna keep doing it. Let's see. We in the pub. Oh my gosh. Check on your oven, bro.
My
What do you
name's
gotta say?
George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
Give him a
Can I get you
beer.
another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all.
That's not something an Irishman should say.
More than a pint and I'll pass
Don't
out.
be a quitter.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
He's the archaeologist.
Yeah.
That's right. Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
Because you look like a nerd.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off. the
Damn,
wall,
dude.
broke his head and
That's a game.
we didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Holy crap. Shake his
Shake
hand.
my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone.
Yeah, I know. You gotta be better than that. One of these days we're gonna get somebody with that buzzer and it's gonna be hilarious. I just know it. They're setting it up to be a really good joke.
He wasn't listening.
Yeah, because he's playing the violin. Or the fiddle.
Hello there. My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
Ask him about
Do you
this
know
dude.
Sean Fitzgerald?
Yes, I do. What do you want with him?
I want to talk to him about working at the dig.
I can't imagine anyone.
See, that's
could find
crazy.
Sean Fitzgerald on a dig. He wouldn't know.
That's a lot of
how
content
fun
for a
it is.
game like that.
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar?
I most certainly have. A remarkable institution. Did you know? They were the originators of our system of credit. Their financial empire stretched from the Atlantic to the Caspian Sea. With bases in so many countries, they had to establish new methods of fiscal transfer.
So, the Knights Templar were nothing but a bunch of bankers.
I don't get it. Are you saying these Templar guys invented bank charges?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose they did.
What a dirty trick. Didn't anyone try to stop
Well, that's
them?
kind of cool.
Oh yes.
Like
They
little
were arrested,
secrets.
And many were burnt at the stake.
Good. They bloody well deserved it if they were anything like my bank manager.
I need to check that game out.
Have you heard?
I liked One Piece.
More than that, I've seen it.
Pirate Warriors, I'll probably like that one.
Retrospect.
Of course, I think those are like a little bit more.
There really is.
The Dynasty Warriors games are a little bit more tricky, probably, than One Piece Pirate Warriors was.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century,
Yeah,
you know.
and they're all like different eras in Japan. Is it Japan or is it China?
The public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
How can I get into the castle?
Well, those wars were built specifically to stop people getting in, Mr. Stobart. But I dare say you'll find a way, if you've the will.
Can you tell me about the tripod which was found in the castle?
Now, there's a bone of contention and controversy. It was dug up by an Englishman of the archaeological persuasion.
Who was this Englishman?
Professor Pegram, the same man who dug up the gem.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late.
What a name, Pegram.
Is he dead?
Not that, but he's gone from the village. A sore point with our esteemed host, I might add.
What does that
Do you know
mean?
where Pegram is gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn.
Oh, he must have found something.
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmar. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down, we can get back to normal.
That's neato.
Why is Pegram's departure?
Everyone's mean.
He's lost a paying guest. That's why. More than that.
That's fun. You gotta like that little bit of difficulty to it. If it wasn't hard, that game would be just, it probably wouldn't be as good. It needs to be that difficult.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary? He's what you call a would-be sophisticated. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
I never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
How does that work?
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem, which should never have been...
This game is Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars. It's kind of like a murder mystery point-and-click adventure game. Traveling around France, and now we're in Ireland. I wasn't listening to him, but I'll give him a thumbs
What
up.
a bloody news hound. Well, you wasted your time here, boss.
It's just a really cool story-based game. And it's not nearly as hard as that other freaking point-and-click game. This game's fairly easy. It's got some puzzles that I'd say were kind of ass, but this game had a puzzle, 2 of them actually, where you actually legitimately had to take a bunch of symbols that were formed in a sentence, and you had to cipher it and decipher what each symbol meant in the English language. And that one just kind of blew my mind. But so far, this game hadn't been pretty bad. Hadn't been very bad. Been having a lot of fun with it. The characters in it are funny. This dude's a sarcastic asshole.
I beg your pardon.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or you just flaunting your...
It's weird. There's like treasure. There's murder. There's adventure. Like
You're after.
there's literally a lot of stuff thrown in here.
It's not a bad idea. Do you have a
I just keep hitting the thumbs up options because every time it gives me the option thumbs up or thumbs down, I pick the thumbs up because I'm pretty sure thumbs down probably is a bad ending or something. Why can we ask about the clown? So this guy is the reason this dude is involved because there's also the lady who's a reporter who was the first character we played as. This dude was sitting in outside a cafe or like in a cafe, and this freaking clown comes in there and sets a bomb inside the cafe and blows it up. Cause inside the cafe was a guy with a lot of information who was waiting for the reporter to get there so he could talk to her about the murder she witnessed and whatever kind of. So there's a whole kind of crazy conspiracy, but this dude literally asks everybody about this clown, and I don't know why. Like, we already found out that he took off his clothes in the sewers. Like, how are you going to ask somebody in Ireland if they've seen a clown?
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Indeed I do. Are you a friend of his?
We need to find out where he is.
Oh no, I'm just trying to track him down.
Me too. That son of a bitch should be locked away.
Did Pegram stay here?
Yes, he did. 6 nights plus breakfast.
Give me a
I'll try
beer.
A glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so.
Isn't it real like a lot stronger than American beer?
That's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure.
Probably like a super dark beer.
And finally, it should have a good body and distinct...
Yeah, so the clown, they're calling him the costume killer because he dresses up in different costumes, and we've been tracking him, trying to find him, because the police in this game are just incompetent morons, surprise. And so we've been tracking him down and asking, but for some reason we've been asking everybody about the clown. And it's like, we're in Ireland now. This isn't even France anymore. Like, we're going to ask these guys about the clown? I guess maybe assuming that P-Bird guy, or whatever the hell that dude's name is, might be the clown, but I don't know. You could ask him about the other stuff he's dressed up as. What was that? Give me that.
It was a rectangle of toweling printed with the words, Nagopolian stout builds body.
Yeah, it builds a lot of body fat.
Hi there, old timer. What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no...
Well, I gotta watch out with beer and greasy food.
Hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you.
I have a tendency to always like wake up and puke whenever I got pizza and beer.
No, I'd know it if you were.
What are you doing drinking Corona?
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure.
Dos Equis is a pretty good import beer.
What's wrong with it?
If I go for a Spanish beer, I usually go for Dos Equis. It's more expensive though, which is a bummer.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochbarn Castle is haunted.
No, it's not. It's a dude in a mask.
But I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human.
You know, that's not the kind of thing you say out loud. Ask about the
Have
ghost.
you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me very own eyes.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast. Long beak. Straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk? In Lochmarn? That'll be the day. No, that was a ghost, to be sure.
Hey, Modelo's good too. I just hate having to open it.
I think I know what you saw in the castle.
Because I like it out of a bottle, and I just hate having to peel off that like gold leaf they got on the top of it.
What? He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh.
Yeah, Modelo's good too.
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fellow who was poking around with the castle, isn't it?
I'm usually like a Bud Light kind of guy. Just like a basic beer kind of dude.
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
I haven't been drinking any recently though. I've been trying to cut back.
A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
Well, that's sketchy, bro. And the laugh at the end? Let's try to shock him.
Would you like to shake my...
Nah, he's got he's got a cold. Probably a bad idea. Okay. Alright, so let's try to get down there by that. We gotta go find the castle. Where you at? Let's go this way. What do you want? And you were just lounging around.
Speak English?
Well, no. What if I was to say no?
I wouldn't believe you.
Implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was...
Yeah,
It was going to be the greatest...
I don't know what. I mean, of course, like, you know,
a killer.
it's the packaging and stuff like that, but it just tastes better out of a bottle. It tastes better draft, to be honest with you, but like, I don't really like canned beer anymore, to be honest.
Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up.
Yeah, I like to have a good drink after I've had like a pretty nice stream and I've had like a shitload of fun, and if I've gotten like a lot of viewers, I'll celebrate with a beer. But I've been trying to cut back because I've been getting sick.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much.
I think it's maybe because I just drink too much and I get like bloated and then I go to sleep and I just wake up and it's like I'm still bloated and shit.
What stories they tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Okay, so can we just go now? Yeah, you definitely earned it after that drive. Oh my gosh. How was driving through Texas?
Pushing with all my strength
Where'd you stop
got me
at in
nowhere.
Texas?
They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
I feel that, bro. I feel
gates
that.
were made of solid, age-blackened wood.
Okay, so what do we have that we could maybe do about this? This? No. Right click on this guy. Dude, I'm digging the chat box over here on my stream. I can't do it all the time because some of my games take up the full screen, but some of these smaller windowed games where I have to do this, I can bring up a chat box for. Yeah. Well, it's hard to stop yourself when you're in the middle of, you know, drinking. Like, that's really the biggest problem. I've gotten to the point where, like, I'll, like, go get me one big beer instead of getting a bunch of, like, you know, 16 ounces. I'll get, like, a tall one. Just so I can, you know, when I drink that, it's like, I don't go and get more. That was my trick. So obviously we can't go to the castle yet. Can you help me out, buddy?
Hey, McGuire.
What?
Do you know anything about Peagram's Dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram bought some students and bums with him.
I'm at the top part of Texas.
Man would know what to look for.
That's where I'm at, North Texas, over here by Denton and Dallas.
Fitzgerald says he's never been anywhere near the dig.
He's having you on, mister.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Okay, so somebody's lying and we know it now. Was it this dude?
Almost as if he'd sensed my intentions.
Will you leave it alone, man?
Look, I know how it seems, but my curiosity got the better of me.
Oh.
Hello again.
What?
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not there.
Yeah, liquor, it's pretty good to have like a margarita every now and then. I don't, other than that, I don't really go to a lot of hard liquor anymore. I'm not really in a hurry. Yeah, Denton, there was Mean Green, North Texas University, or the University of North Texas, what am I talking about, it's UNT. Yeah, Mean Green. I know tons of people that go to that school.
Never heard of him.
Or went to it. At this point, they've all graduated.
None of your business. I didn't ask where you come from, did I?
I'm from California.
That's your problem.
Did you ever see Fitzgerald at Peagram's Dig?
I never heard of either of them.
Okay, so we need to find Fitzgerald. Wasn't that you?
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes, haha.
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught.
We're getting somewhere.
Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefits at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he?
Tell me where he is.
Where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it.
Beat him up.
He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving. He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Yes, you
I
can.
promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms.
Tape him to the chair.
So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald.
Yeah, beat him up.
I've been patient with you, but now it's time to...
There we are.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
Man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who.
Because I'm bigger than you.
I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
No, I haven't. Freak style. What is that? Oh, he's booking it.
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, McGuire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been run over.
Get out!
Oh, how convenient.
Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy maker.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Where? I don't see a body.
The truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm
Oh,
down.
they must have taken it.
Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding me own business, and I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. But the car just flies at him.
It was a murder.
And into him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top.
Like, what kind of, like, bike race? Is it like an actual bike racing game, or is it one of those climb the hill bike racing things?
Next thing, the driver hops out. And I couldn't believe my eyes.
I love a good racing game. Oh gosh, when did I drop so many frames?
He was dressed like a bloody
Twitch must have been messing with me. This game doesn't take up a lot of power, but I dropped almost 3,000 frames a little bit ago. When? Oh. So what now? Fitzgerald panicked when I caught him and rushed out. Khan rented a leprechaun suit. It must be him. So does that mean he's here?
Hey, McGuire,
What?
did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see.
Yeah, that's right. He rented the
You
costume.
a special agent?
They were telling us he had just rented a pixie costume.
Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
Maybe the package fell somewhere out of sight. See you later, kid.
Okay,
Okay, let's do some searching then. Can we go over here? Scroll the screen out a bit? No? Ooh, what is this? Oh, and we should probably check the crate, the grate.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so, it snapped off in my hand.
So do we have the switch now?
The plastic cover had been smashed and broken away, revealing the switch. I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
I'll check. I'll look into it. Freak style. Huh. Okay.
Hi, it's me again.
So I see. What now?
Did
Car.
you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the...
I wonder.
Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you
I'm gonna pull up Steam and see if it's on
A
Steam.
racing car. And what was it doing here? The poor fella must have been lost.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot. How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car.
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it.
Darn it. I'll have to look up on Lukey Games, see how much it is for PlayStation 2.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew. The idiot responsible for the smashing of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh no.
Man, you sound really concerned.
That's a relief now.
That's a relief?
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you can report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I'd put me money on the Ferrari.
I think you ought to know exactly.
The sarcasm, I love it.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle. His own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here...
This dude's
now,
cold.
Some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean.
You're messing up our plans,
Stay
dude.
in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvelous. I think I should start being quiet.
All right, here we go. Yeah, you just go in the bar while I climb this
He
dealie.
strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
Climb it. See, this game is just so much more fun and like, cause it's so much more simple than that other point and click game I was playing that just completely killed me like mentally. Really? What about... Really?
I inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it
That's what I'm talking about.
It remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step.
How about that? Alright, here. I'm gonna just hang out here for a second. I'll be right back. Hello, Pitufo. How are you doing? On this fine Thursday evening. Fix the do a little bit. And by fix the do, I mean mess it up even more. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, So I'm back from a little bit of a break, and we've climbed over the wall, so this should be the castle. So let's figure out whatever he was digging and searching for over here. And there's just a lone goat. Petting the goat is not an option. The game is 0 out of 10. He's a mean goat.
The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
Well, untangle it for him. It won't let me. Okay. There wasn't a whole lot of options in this area. I was trying to help you, goat. Oh, them buns. This dude is thick. Alright. We already asked the locals. Came across this guy, Sean Fitzgerald. Yeah, we haven't read this in a minute. Who was nervous as a long-tailed cat, even given a package by Pegram and told to give it to somebody named Jacques Marquette. Fitzgerald panicked, and when I caught him out, rushed out the pub. It should be called him out. When I caught him out, rushed out the pub and was run over by a leprechaun. Connor rented a leprechaun suit. It must be him. You know, they called it a pixie suit back in France. Maybe that's just maybe that makes sense. They keep calling it a leprechaun suit now, but it was a pixie suit. So the ghost of Lochmarn is no more than a fierce billy goat. For a moment, I thought he was going to be incredibly awkward to get past, but in the end, it was surprisingly simple. Who would have known? Yeah, he just, you know, he just needed a little convincing. You have the world record in this game. The first broken sword. Well, that's awesome. Your wrist must have been tired after that. That's so cool, man.
Heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand.
Yeah, I bet that's rough on the wrist.
The statue lay face up in the soft sand.
Get the statue.
As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand.
Okay, okay.
I placed my fingers in the 5 impressions left by the fallen stone. It was weird. They fit perfectly.
That's what was gonna happen? Why'd you stick your fingers in them?
The 5 fingers on the back of the statue had left their impressions in the
Okay, so
sand.
I get it. One of these days we're gonna get somebody with that buzzer. Back. Check this out. I see some more over there.
As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was. Plaster of Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints. The sack contained...
Take it. Oh, there we go.
It was a handful of plaster left in the castle by Pegram's archaeology team.
Yeah, he's got the speed run. That's cool. I was considering maybe attempting to try to do speed runs for streams, but I can't play the same game that much.
I tried in vain to move the panel. I placed my fingers and thumb into the hole.
That is really cool, though.
Nothing happened.
I know how like competitive speed running is. I follow a few speedrunners. So we know about the hole. Is there anything else?
The statue was too heavy to lift.
Okay, so we just can keep doing that.
Into the sand.
Pick it back up. I follow like a Super Mario Odyssey speedrunner and a Dark Souls 3 speedrunner.
There was a pattern of 5 holes.
I know you do. You were talking about Borderlands and Dynasty Warriors, of course.
There was a pattern of 5 holes placed my fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall. Nothing happened.
So, should we use the plaster on these holes? Ah. Oh, did you really?
Sprinkled the plaster on
See,
the
I still
cement
need to get to
until the
Borderlands
holes
2 because I haven't finished Borderlands 1. I bought them both at the same time knowing I was going to play them, but I didn't, you know, I knew I had to play Borderlands 1 first, and I haven't beaten it yet. Oh, you're good at Mortal Kombat?
Smooth the plaster level with the sand.
I haven't played a Mortal Kombat since Mortal Kombat Deception back in the GameCube days. What did you just say?
I smoothed the plaster level with the sand.
So we're supposed to get it wet now, aren't we? It's plaster.
The patch of sand where the statue had fallen was...
So, wait. No. Yeah, we can't. Of course we can't push this back over again. That would ruin it.
I reached into the sack.
Which one? Is Mortal Kombat the most recent one, or is that the one back from the most recent
I
one?
placed my fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall. Nothing happened.
Mortal Kombat 11 is the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, or the Terminator in it, isn't it?
I tried in vain to...
I was super tempted to get one of the Mortal Kombats because I found out the Terminator was going to be in it. I think he was like a DLC character. Okay, so our items here. Wait a minute. The towel. I'm the man.
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp.
Idea. Brain blast. Go up the stairs. No, there's no water. Where can we get some water here? We gotta go back. This may or may not work. The dude's probably checking the pub out for any missing clues about his nephew. Can we get this wet somewhere here? Pee on it. Here. I'll ask the barkeep about the towel.
Excuse me. Yes, sir?
Bar towel.
May I borrow this towel?
Sure you can.
No, you already stole it.
What's that?
You keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner. With the hygiene problem.
What'll he do with it?
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly.
Yeah, please.
That's the secret. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled and suspended on skillfully tied ropes, lowered into the
Ooh,
cellar,
hemp.
utilizing the forces of original manner from him. I'm sorry, but the
Man, he just loves his beer.
is broken.
I can fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well.
I have an electrician's license.
It's not my idea, is it?
That just so happens to be fake.
It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
Well, no. Isn't that marvelous?
There's like 5 of these games.
Here's the house.
I'm wondering if all of them are as good as this one is.
Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
Well, glass washer.
And when you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
You better be paying me extra for this. Nothing for free.
I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring. It was an electric glass washer. It looked
Guys
even
making
older
it
than the
difficult.
garment. It was an electric glass washer.
Show him the soggy tissue. Here, what is this? Let's unplug it. Dude, those used to be my
I
jam.
used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine.
I used to drink those a lot. They're expensive though.
It was an electrical plug attached.
Yes. Unplug it. What?
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, go back.
I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. It was an electric glass one. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Show him the soggy tissue.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
That's disgusting.
Uh-huh. I found it in the sewers.
Well, what's the idea of waving it around in my face? You're worse than old Ron. Put it away, man.
I don't know why this item was here.
Look, I gotta be going.
It says you get this item and it doesn't really unlock anything for you. It's just a hilarious thing to give to somebody. Think. I mean... Hold on. That's a cool emote.
I couldn't see anything obviously wrong.
Let's see. No. Really? Maybe I need to look again. To be honest, I haven't even looked at the price of that stuff. I mainly drink water. I drink, like, I'm on a strict diet of, like, usually water and beer. Maybe? No way. No, this wouldn't. He wouldn't know anything about that. Can we shock your hand?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Hey, bartender?
Landlord, if you don't mind.
Sorry. Shake my hand, why don't you?
Now, why should I do that? What have you got up your sleeve?
Nothing. Come on, just shake my
Please, let me do it.
Just now, mister. I have to be careful on account of the health restrictions.
Oh, jeez.
Man.
Look.
Okay, let's go outside. Let's go check out whatever the deal is out here. What is this?
It was impossible to return
Yeah.
the switch to its original position.
So that's just, we're just crap out of luck on that one.
Plastic cover had been smashed and broken away, revealing the switch.
What about
It was a
you?
trap door in the sidewalk.
Let's talk to you.
Hey, McGuire.
What?
Nope,
See you later,
can't
kid.
be you.
Okay.
No, maybe it can be. Hold on. I'll show you the license.
What?
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No.
Alright.
See you later, kid.
Well, I'm done with you then. Let's see. Hello, you guys. Help me out here.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there.
Oh, we can talk to you guys about him.
Fitzgerald might have been given something by Pegram.
I thought he acted strange.
I'm talking about the gem. It was something he said.
Were you not speaking to him when he ran out to the bar?
I only asked him about the gem.
Fitzgerald has troubles enough already. He's a nervous...
He implied that he dropped the package outside, maybe, but I guess we can't. I guess maybe he didn't because we can't find it. What about this dude next to you? Can we talk to him? We actually haven't talked to this dude, have we?
Hi, my name's Stobart. George.
Yeah, we haven't.
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
Oh, new dialogue.
Do I know him? Do I know the good professor himself? No, I don't. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him to talk to.
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
It's the science of archaeology, pal. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that. Mr.
Small pubs
O'Brien.
like these are the funnest, to hang out at.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavored condoms, more likely.
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram's dig?
I tried it myself.
Small places like these where everybody can hear each other, sit at the bar and hear each other talk, and everyone just talks together. That's a cool bar. I don't like these gigantic clubs that people be going to these days.
Aren't you going to help Fitzgerald?
What does he need my help for?
Didn't you hear what McGuire said? He's been hit by a car.
What an idiot. People call me stupid, but I've never done that.
Don't you feel any sympathy for poor Fitzgerald?
Man, the Irish people are cold. They're portraying Irish people as some cold, cold people.
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He just joined up writing.
Would you be one of them history fellas yourself?
Thumbs up, my boy.
That's right. Professor Stobart, Miskatonic University.
You're an archaeologist, and you're asking us about the castle.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. The gentleman was talking to me. How come you didn't leave with the others?
I didn't know they'd gone.
Oh, yes. Packed their spades and shovels and away they went.
You might enjoy them at some point, but yeah. They're fun when they're like as community type enjoyment, you know what I mean? Where you sit around and you can screw around with a bunch of, people that are all trying to do the same thing you are. Crack jokes and drink beers, Those are the best places to hang out at.
Hello again. What?
Oh yeah.
I
have all my stuff upscaled to HDMI too.
Do you have a problem with that?
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I
It sucks. I was actually thinking about getting actually buying an old RC TV so I can play all my retro games.
You bet.
Thanks, buddy. Hey, I appreciate the follow. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let's show him the towel. The barkeep told us not to.
But it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
All right.
See you later.
So how are we gonna figure this one out? We got to get some water for the towel.
I've been taught not to judge people by their appearance or their clothes or the length of their hair. Nobody ever said anything about runny noses.
Okay, let's talk to you again.
Yes, sir?
What about this? Show him the card.
I've seen it, for heaven's sake.
Why do we still have the clown? What about the plaster?
I'm not interested.
No, of course you're not interested. Have you seen this man?
Do you recognize this man?
No, I don't. What do you want with him?
I've got a score to settle.
I don't want any trouble in the bar, mister. If it's a fight you're looking for, see Father Mahoney.
A priest? A man of the cloth?
Sure. And he teaches the boys how to wax and you know. According to Mahoney, it develops character.
He'll give you Jesus if you like it or not.
Didn't he teach
Boom.
you all the art of pugilism? Dial. Sorry, Michael. I was miles away. What did you say? Never mind.
All right,
I gotta
so
be going.
we gotta figure out how to fix
It was
this
an
deal.
electric glass washer. It looked even older than the barman.
It's just a dishwasher. What's wrong with
I
it?
couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine.
Well, pop it open.
I used all my knowledge.
There's got to be something else going on here. There's got to be something we're missing here. What's with the fiddle playing, dude?
He wasn't.
You want to assume it's the violin, but it's like, I can't 100% confirm that. Can we go back to France now? Nah, there'd be no point in doing that. Let's leave. Oh, no, we can't. So, you have nothing more to talk about. Let's try going back here. Well,
Hey,
let's see.
McGuire.
What?
No, go away.
See you later, kid.
Okay, Miss.
The old poacher has some wire, but he's very protective of it. How can we get it? What's over here? It was just the gate, but maybe there's something else over here. It's weird, we didn't actually see the dude that was guarding this place.
Pushing with all my strength.
I wish we just had the key or could just bust open the lock. That'd make this easy. Okay. Let's go back. Obviously, we got to do something with the bar, but we're probably missing a little bit of something. Now, I kind of feel like it'd be here, so what's the deal with the goat being so mad at us? We interacted with him once and then he hates us? Won't you be my friend? I used to, when I was a kid, I grew up in like a pretty suburban neighborhood. And, so, like, there wasn't really a whole lot of land between the houses, except for one of the houses. Just one of the houses in my neighborhood, they had like probably a solid, I would say probably 3 or 4 acres in our residential neighborhood and whatnot. And they always had these goats and stuff like that. And man, I gotta tell you, I don't think you probably get away with it as much these days. But like, man, me and our kids, we definitely trespassed a whole lot more than we should have to hang out with some goats. You know, it's like, you know what, now realizing when you get older that a lot of the stuff you did might have been a little bit illegal, you know? It's like eventually we became friends with the girl who actually lived in the house and stuff like that. We actually became friends with them. But it's just like a really funny story, like looking back, it's like, you know what? There was barbed wire fences probably for a reason.
Placed my fingers
We
and thumb into the
we named the two, there was 2 big goats and 2 little goats. I can't remember what we named the big goats. We nicknamed the little baby goats Homie and Gangsta because we were little kids and we were stupid. And okay, so we got to go inside the bar and do something, obviously. But yeah, man, goats are awesome. Goats are really funny too. You just gotta watch out for their poo, because it's everywhere. And you can't see it as well as you can other poo and avoid it. It's like tiny pellets, so it's really hard to avoid sometimes. Other than that, they're funny.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position. It was a trap door in the sidewalk.
What can we use on these? Got any ideas? What about the towel and the plaster?
Maybe not.
Continue. Okay, so we need the wire from you. Apparently.
Hello again. What?
Show him the plaster?
What do you make of this white powder?
You play dodgeball with chickens? Chickens are cool too. I'm hoping I can get a chicken coop at some point. Did he just like snort that? I completely, okay, that's a little bit crazy, but that's funny.
Take a look at this ID card.
I don't know anything
You threw
about
chickens at each other. Chickens are cool pets. Turkeys are not cool though. Turkeys are scary. One of my friends had a turkey. I was like, why do you get a turkey? Like an actual freaking turkey. This thing freaking was huge and it would chase after you and shit. But chickens though, chickens are cute. They just don't shut up. That's the problem. Yeah, you've already seen it. What about this? What do you make of this?
No, sir.
Of course you wouldn't. That wouldn't make sense. You want a clown
Does
nose?
this false nose mean anything to you? No, it doesn't.
You should put it on because you a clown.
Look, I gotta be.
Alright, so the ghost lost smarter is more fierce than Billy. Like a bass, but in the end it was surprisingly simple. Who would have known? They really thought, like, was scared of a billy goat? So we just need to do something with this. Maybe? Maybe there's something else. I'm trying to do this one thing and maybe I'm not looking in the right place.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. Hello there. What now?
Show him the towel.
Does this towel mean anything to you?
Sure. It's one of Leary's towels. Are you
Yes, I am actually.
Just borrowing it, if you must know. I'd like to shake you by the hand, Mr. O'Brien.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, show me the electric
What
card.
can you tell me about this ID pass?
Grube Electronics. I've never heard of it.
Who in here can
Bye
help
for
me
now.
with this?
Good riddance.
Hey, hello there again, mister. Does this security pass mean anything to you?
Well, no.
Well, that was drawn out.
What do you think of this towel?
Now, there's a fine piece of cloth if ever I did see one. Such craft must surely come from linen cupboards of the Vatican itself.
Okay, so they're not much help.
Bye for now.
Can we not, like, interrupt you? Show them the card anyways. No? Okay. It's up to you, my friend.
Hey, McGuire.
What?
Yes, McGuire. Show him the beer towel.
What do you make of this, kid?
That's one of Leary's towels.
No.
Skin you alive.
That old windbag doesn't scare me. Anyhow, I'm only borrowing it.
You're pretty cool, mister. For an old guy.
Well, I thank you.
Do you know what this white powder is?
No.
Good.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you.
No way, mister. Father Mahoney told me
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
No way.
Darn it.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Oh, man. I'm a little bit lost.
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside. It was a trapdoor in the...
Is there anything I'm overlooking? Last try with this dude.
Hello again. What is this map?
Nothing. Go away and stop.
No, I'm not. Show him the tissue.
You could make use of this tissue.
No
Never
way.
use them. Those things are unhygienic.
I was like, okay. I'm kind of relieved that I didn't progress any there. I was like, is this really how I progress the story right now? Is this really how I finish this?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Show him again.
Check out my...
I've seen.
Help me fix it, then. Obviously, there's something just wrong with the wiring. But, I mean, I am supposed to be an
I couldn't see
electrician.
anything obviously wrong with the machine.
Well, you mean you gotta open
was
it
an
up.
Electric...
So... Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, whoops. How far can we actually go? That's as far as we can go. Back to exploring we go. Still nothing with the goat.
I placed my fingers...
Yeah,
in
so
the
we need the
thumb
water
of
for the
hole in
plaster,
wall.
so the plaster will get wet.
Nothing happened.
And we just stick that stuff in there. Makes the symbol. Yeah, it's not wet.
I squeezed the towel as hard as... The patch of sand where the statue had fallen was covered with a dense sprinkle.
And this is the plaster, so nothing left to do with this.
I reached into the sack. The sack contained...
Nothing to do with the door.
I tried in vain to move.
There's something we're missing here. We're missing a something. I'm just so surprised there's nothing over here with this goat. After finding out it was just caught in the wire, I figured maybe we'd be able to save it. Maybe not. There's got to be something going on. There's got to be someone we can talk to. Well, I mean, I guess back to the pub. We're running out of options here.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. Hello there.
Show him the
What do
plaster?
you make of this white powder?
Could it be bicarb or underwrite of soda?
Does this red nose suggest anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Huh.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No.
Goodbye for now.
Good.
Hey! Hello there again, Miss. May I shake your hand?
No, you can't,
Well, how come?
because I'll spill me beer if you do.
Well, that would be nice as long as you spill it on my towel.
Do you recognize...
No, why?
Do you recognize...
It's a handsome mug on that fella, to be sure. Is he?
No.
Does this No. Bye for now. There was a vacant look on his cow-like face that said quite clearly, nobody... The guy sat in the corner as if he was a permanent fixture.
I can't even investigate him.
The white whiskers on the bartender's flushed face were like garlands on a Christmas tree. The resemblance ended there. The top of his head was too slick and shiny to act as a perch for a Christmas angel.
Oh my gosh. Can I just take it? Oh. Wait a minute. Take it.
As soon as the old guy...
Oh, I'm a cheeky bastard, huh?
A short piece of wire twisted into a rough circle.
I
couldn't...
Oh, come on now.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Does this piece of wire mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Look,
So I know I need that. What needed that wire for something?
I couldn't... I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire.
There we go.
I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions.
OSHA would have a
Excuse me,
fit.
Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half pint to that man. On the house.
Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
I guess so, but I'm not making any
Yes, but this
promises.
is the stuff that was probably outside that we broke the switch for.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find
Oh,
a
maybe
flashlight
not.
down there somewhere.
All right, new spot. Let's keep going. What do we have here? Oh my gosh.
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Okay. Is our only option to go up now? Talk to the barkeep.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Okay, nothing to do with you. But now that that's going, we flipped whatever switch that is. Maybe it has something to do with out here.
It was impossible to...
Ah.
I lifted the trap door, and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from
Ew.
I looked down on the
Stale beer.
floor. Way too far to jump.
Push him down there.
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was calm. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either.
This is the guy that killed the
Well,
people.
You know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
He looks like such a Chad in like the game, but like his still is kind of, or his headshot is kind of eh. He looks all prepped up. Okay. So I just can't go down there. Talk to McGuire.
Hey,
What?
have you ever seen this man before?
What a slow...
Yeah, just now.
See you later, kid.
Okay.
So why doesn't it want to let me down there? Talk to the barkeep, and then go back down.
Excuse me, yes.
Nope, nothing.
I got it. Now I could see.
Oh,
I spotted
okay.
Mr. Leary's flashlight easily.
Gave us some light.
Then I noticed a flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trap door.
Is that the gem?
It was Peagram's gem, all right. A large
Oh, the
uncut
package
blue
fell.
stone. I guess I was already under its spell.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire. I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way. You're
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery goods deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
You definitely shouldn't kill somebody in a Ferrari, because you kind of stand out. I met Colin face to face. He came right up to me and asked about the accident. He was looking for something. Fitzgerald must have had the gem in the package. Now all I need to do is find it. Got it. Got the gem. That goes with the tripod. Now I just have to figure out what to do with them. Let's just check everything out before we leave this area.
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water. I shut off the faucet.
No!
as I-
Hold on one second.
The faucet
Give me that water. Nah, alright.
I held the tap
Progress.
over the faucet and soaked it with water.
I'm not even going to turn it off. Got to say anything?
Hey,
What?
Nah.
see you later, kid.
I don't want to talk to him about the gem. It's better if he doesn't know. And drench out the towel.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster. I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, It had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
And use it right here.
The hardwood plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud. Then
Open the door.
silence.
Well, that was neato. I thought I was controlling the flashlight for a second. Oh. Papa's link in this whole business. Was he the real reason why Karshan asked to meet me? I hope George does come over, but this part of the story must remain my own terrible secret. Yes, because her dad was friends with one of the murdered guys who was also a bad guy. Nothing? Okay, then.
There wasn't anyone that I...
Thank you for finally confirming that.
My first Teddy. Understood. I had no reason to...
What about this? We did notice this last time we were running around her apartment. Are we able to unlock this thing yet?
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Cochon's. But that small metal disc underneath it in the chest was a recent addition. The box was one of the elephant that... It was the beautiful elephant.
Huh. Okay, move around.
Oh, chère cousine. You left me a little present. You shouldn't have. You don't scare me. Especially...
What just happened? Does she have a cat or something? What about your answering machine? Got anything juicy? Ooh.
I had messages waiting to be put...
Cool, play them.
You have 3 messages.
Hey, Collar, it's me, your favorite editor. Guess what? I'm gonna give you a second chance. I need somebody to write the TV column. Pays lousy, so what's new? If you're interested, drop by the office. In fact, drop by the office anyway. We have to talk, Nico. That story of yours I spiked. It won't go away. You've made some dangerous enemies out there.
Hey, Nico, it's your old pal. I mean, your new pal, George. Whoa, Ireland. It's a whole different country. And I got some amazing news for you.
What's with the sparkles?
Gotta go. Yeah, fella here's got a drink lined up for me. See you tomorrow, Nico. Slonsha. Yep, only here for a day and I'm speaking the lingo like a local.
Mademoiselle Coulard, this is Imelda Carshon. I wanted to thank you for being so understanding when... Come to lunch, why don't you? Tomorrow. I might have more news. There's a Monsieur Merlon coming to see me this evening. He says he knows why Pierre was murdered. In fact, he'll be here shortly. I shall let you know what he says. Goodbye, dear girl. Till tomorrow.
Merlin? My God. Merlin's the killer. I'd better get over there and warn her now. When it came to
Morlin was the
two-faced,
alias for
Imelda
Khan.
was up there with the best. I owed her nothing. But I couldn't just let her die. I arrived to find the Palais Royal courtyard deserted. I only hoped that I'd beaten the assassin here. I had to warn Imelda before it was too late.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a short break. Okay. Continuing on where we last left off. Let's check the 3 spots on this deal.
I unhooked the first wire. I released the second wire. Even with both wires removed, the statue remained upright.
It needs a good push. Cool.
If I could deconstruct this, I could deconstruct anything.
Oh, well, I mean, this is a little bit simple. Oh my gosh, is Dallas losing? Come on, Mavs. When was that? Oh, that was a few minutes ago. Oh, I'll end the stream in like 30 minutes. I'll give it 30 more minutes. Gotta go watch my Mavs play. Been denied sports for too long. I need my sports.
I'd need more than my hands to tear it. The plastic sheet was thick and strong. I'd need more than my hands to tear it.
Well, what you got? More than your hands, huh?
No.
No. No.
Another coded message using the same cipher system. So, Plantard was involved. Plantard.
Oh, thank God. I was like, are you going to make me do it again?
And Yamada. He will come for us now. We must be vigilant. Thierry's girl broke into Pierre's safe. She worried Imelda so and for
Yeah, we already went through this.
No.
What do you want me to do here, lady?
The window had been repaired with industrial plastic sheet. No.
You wanna break the window again? Oh, so you're gonna use the crushed bullet shell casing? Whatever. Sometimes I don't get these games. Well, that just worked out perfectly. Yeah, she said that a man called Merlin is visiting her for dinner tonight. That's Khan, the costume killer. She's in terrible danger. I have to go warn her. Now we've broken into Karshan's apartment. I make a great cat burglar. Nami-san. So that's it for this room. I'm just gonna just the door.
My God, I'm too late.
Well, then you gotta get out. You gotta get out of here.
Oh, no.
Hey, what's up, Tim Rift?
Nico? Don't worry, you're going to be all right. You know that isn't true. It was Merlin, wasn't it? Dressed as a cavalier. Absurd. You came to warn me, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
You gotta get out of here.
Nico. All this time you were just using me. Which one is the real Imelda? You are an extraordinary...
Like, it's not like in the movies. If somebody's getting murdered, or somebody's murdered and they're gone, and you're there, like, it's a bad scene.
Something about the eyes. I wish we'd had time to get to know each other.
Uh-oh.
She was gone. She cheated me, lied to me, used me. But why?
Because your card's from Cali? That's kind of weird. But that sucks, man. So now it's Imelda's turn to die. Another murder by the costume killer, Merlin or Khan. This time dressed as a cavalier. The police won't investigate. They'll just cover it up as they covered up all other killings. Yeah, except they'll probably blame you. You gotta get out. So, is that just it? Can't we steal anything first?
The Carchons in happier days. Well, before they were both assassinated at least.
I don't like dominoes anyways.
The Carchons in... Climbing up the fireplace...
I'm more of a Pizza Hut kind of guy.
Climbing up the fireplace would be futile.
Really? He said you were being... he accused you of fraud?
No point in leaving without checking for clues. I was learning fast.
That's bullshit.
Every step...
Like, nah, dude, I just moved. Relax.
In happier days.
That's crazy. I'm sorry.
Would be futile.
Why would it be futile? Hold on. Wasn't there some special slot? Oh. Are we going to search the body, put our fingerprints everywhere now?
Even in death, Imelda looked the same.
Are we going to steal her necklace?
Beautiful, inscrutable. The ice queen alone in her ice.
Who's the real criminal here?
I opened it. Inside was a tiny gold key.
Oh.
I took the key. I had to leave. I knew I could never return.
Yep. So, now we have a key. Don't tell me she has the key to your dad's box. Is that what's fixing to happen here? Yeah. Well, that's good that they at least took care of it. But yeah, barbecue pizza? Eh.
The elephant on the lid.
Yeah, screw barbecue pizza. I'd be pissed too.
My father never had a key.
That looks like a small keyhole.
I took out the key.
Don't tell me. So, plot twist.
I couldn't believe it. Imelda's key opened my father's box. I dreaded what I was going to find inside.
Is this the other half of that picture?
It was a photograph of Imelda.
Yeah.
Why here? In my father's box. I felt as if a black
There you
hole
go.
had swallowed me up. Imelda and Carchon grinning. While behind them a village was being razed to the ground. Its people butchered. And there, next to them, staring out at me across the years, my own father.
Bum,
There
bum,
was a
bum.
letter. I feared there was even worse to come. Hotel St. George, Algiers, Friday. My darling Thierry, by the time you read this, you'll be safely out of Africa. You need not fear. Pierre and the organization do not know who you are really working for, or about us. Did you think I would betray you? I could not. You wanted me to leave him, but I don't have your courage. I know too much of what has been going on here. They would find me and they would kill us both. Enjoy your life.
Her dad was in love with this chick.
Your life of honor, of patriotic duty. Do they give medals to spies? No. They'll just give you a funny job in an embassy somewhere. I could never share that with you. Imagine me, a diplomat's wife. So I must stay here with Pierre, the two of us bound together by what we have done to this country. Au revoir, my love. You will be in my heart until I die. Imelda, suddenly everything made sense.
Dang.
My father had been working undercover for the government. He was one of the good guys after all.
Yeah, and she had to stay married to that dude and be a cold-hearted woman the rest of her life because
He
she
and Imelda
would
must
get
have
killed
fallen in
otherwise.
love. She'd found out who he really was, so he had to leave. It had broken her heart, but she had never revealed it to anyone. I knew I couldn't either. Whatever.
Yeah, I'll be playing for a little bit longer. The Mavs are playing, but it's only the end of the first quarter, so I'm not in much of a hurry. When it gets to be about the fourth quarter, yes, I'll probably need to end the stream. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I would hate barbecue pizza because I'm not, to be honest, I'm a Texan, but I'm not a barbecue sauce kind of guy. So anything where you put barbecue sauce on it, I'm not cool.
I knew it was George.
Gosh, I don't even know.
That I was out.
It's the Mavs and the Clippers, and the Mavs are losing.
Come in.
Hello, George.
I'm a big fan of the local sports around here.
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains.
Well, I like barbecue. I don't like barbecue sauce. Like good smoked meat doesn't really require barbecue sauce, so I don't get barbecue sauce. I'll get like some pork ribs and munch down like crazy just without any barbecue sauce, because good meat doesn't need it.
Without a trace.
Barbecue sauce is too tangy. It's got like a weird tanginess to it that I'm not like interested in.
Pigram's gem?
The Templars gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
I like barbecue turkey. Smoked turkey. I, of course, you know.
I want to find out who, what, or
Some people
where
consider
Boris
barbecue different
all got to
than
go
smoked.
by
I'm talking
the
about
way
like smoked
picture
stuff.
of a hanged man.
I'm not a big like pork chop kind of guy, but when it comes to like the ribs, like I don't like beef ribs because beef ribs just taste like a big pot roast.
Do you want to look after the gem?
No, George. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
Let's take another look.
Is there any reason we would want to look at this?
There's a guy with a sword and a bull between.
We probably need to go back to that museum.
And the night through my.
Yeah.
There's a.
I've recently gotten to where, like, I mean, me and my pops like to go to this one restaurant where one of their specials was like it was like a baked potato, and like a massive baked potato with your choice of meat, and it like they threw bacon in it, like cheese in it and stuff, and like all that stuff. and like they gave you like a giant mound of like meat, and I got like turkey, and they just stuffed it in there. They just like literally took like way too much meat and just stuffed it in this freaking baked potato. And if it was like $8, like it was their special, and it was fan-freaking-tastic. Okay.
I can't sit here all day.
Now I'm hungry. Damn it.
Okay.
I'm lucky I live in Texas, because like, you know, as long as you're diligent, you can find like a really good barbecue
Anything
spot.
else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip
The
to
key is not getting like old meat. It has to be made that morning. Like it needs to be, there needs to be some greasy dude who wakes up at like 2 in the morning and turns on the smokers to start smoking, and they smoke for like 8 hours, and that's how much they sell and stuff like that. That's good. That's the good stuff. Anytime it's refrigerated or frozen, it ain't as good.
And to me, revealing it would just damage his memory. People would take this.
But it's a lot of work.
Before long, he would be the villain and Carchon would be the hero. I know how.
Making good barbecue's tough.
I'm a journalist.
My pops make some killer ribs. Need to find out what, oh my god, Montfaucon is all about. Something to do with Hanging Man. And I need to find out more about the mysterious Marquette. Okay. We need to probably go to the museum. Can we like steal this? Is this what we're gonna have to do? Are we gonna have to steal this?
No. No. Okay, okay. Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
No,
Can you
this.
give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John D.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
I feel like I've already asked you this. You know anything more?
The sign on the
Not a
tripod
sausage.
says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention John D. at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet.
We were supposed to be meeting some dude here and talking to him. When are we gonna make that happen?
The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you see? If I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history.
At your age? Dream on.
Well, that was cold.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 60s.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use rope.
But whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
Whatever, show him this.
I found this gem at a medieval site in Ireland.
That means nothing to me, monsieur.
How did you manage to get this job?
I had the right qualification.
Doesn't sound like it.
Military manner, squeaky shoes, and an irrational hatred of children.
Was that mandatory?
Thanks for your help.
What's this? Maybe when he's not looking, we can like steal it.
Attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers.
Oh, you already talked to me about this.
They open.
Yeah, you complaining about coal. This dude's a buzzkill.
No, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Alright, so obviously this is not the way to go. Wait, can we actually ask him about that dude we were supposed to meet here? True something? Wait, we can't, of course. No, we can't. Darn it. Maybe we missed something. We definitely didn't miss something, but like I wonder when we're actually supposed to be meeting the caretaker of that museum. So we can go to a few places. Is there a reason we need to go back to her apartment?
Hello, George.
Cutscene? No.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or when. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man. I can't sit here all day.
Okay. And what?
What picture are you
Anything
talking
else,
about?
Like shopping, a trip at the lawn?
Just take care of yourself.
No. Ooh, she looked back at the door. She wants to do you. We can really just travel to Ireland that quick? No, Paris. Oh yeah, of course Paris. What am I dumb? Why would we? Is there a reason we'd want to go to the police station? So that's all we have. We have the picture of Khan, and that's, I guess, the person we're searching for. Do we want to give the police the gem?
Sergeant Moo?
Yes.
Talked about the gangsters.
Yes, monsieur. Where is the victim?
I'm the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
I see. And where did this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Uber. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic. In the avenue des Hérissons.
Let's go there next.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
Show him it. Maybe?
Maybe not.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Okay, he was thinking about that. Okay, so the hospital. Okay. I don't know French at all. I used to make fun of my friends in high school because they took French and stuff like that. I'm like, guys, we live in Texas. What are you doing taking French? Take Spanish, like regular Texans.
Was locked.
We had the options between like it was either like American Sign Language, French, or Spanish. We didn't really have a whole lot of options. I would have taken Japanese though, but I mean, that's because I'm a weeb.
The door was locked.
Okay.
There was no sign.
Go in. Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
That's weird. Allow that. Huh. It popped up and asked me if I wanted to allow that, what you said to me, but that's weird. I'll have to look at that. I mean, I can understand. I can understand, but it's like really. But at least it gave me the option, and I can approve it, so that's okay. Yeah.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't.
French is just like, I mean, well, we live in Texas, so it's like, you know, we have Spanish billboards and stuff like that. It's like,
this is important. I have
heck yeah, man.
Marquet urgently.
Score.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life
Older than
and
you.
death.
The well-known
Hell
running
yeah.
of this hospital is a matter of life and death. That's why we have rules.
This dude's a buzzkill.
That Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
But that was weird. That was like, that wasn't even Nightbot or the other bot that I use. That was like something called Autobot, and I guess I do have Autobot turned on. I probably need to turn off that setting if it's gonna be that annoying about that kind of thing.
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
Certainly not.
Thanks for your
Okay,
help.
we can just go check every room then. Or we'll ask your receptionist. We'll woo
Excuse
her.
me.
Yes, sir?
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plants. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
Oh, she's a hippie. Nah, but I totally agree.
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
Yes, I am.
I'm his long-lost...
All right,
A
cool.
brother half his age with a different name and an American accent.
Yeah, people always say that. I blame Mom. We were separated at an early age. After a mix-up in the nursery at the Oakland...
Is this actual lore or is he
I've
lying to
never
try to
heard
get in her
anything
pants?
so
I do not
ridiculous
know.
in all my life.
I guess not.
Oh, we can ask her. Why would...
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy...
Wario
who looks like a
and
weasel, and his
Waluigi.
friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from the zoo.
Ask her about the clown.
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man
Now,
in
even
disguise?
he knows that that's illogical.
Theodore the bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
That's cold. That's exactly the kind of attitude that created Joker. You monsters.
So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My
That's
instructions
funny.
were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
Don't we have our electrician's license?
Look at this ID pass.
Why was that so loud?
You're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
For me?
Hi, we got
He
it.
was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me see.
That was really loud for like
He's on
a
Ward
completely
B12,
random
if I
reason.
recall. Oh.
I have no
he's
idea.
Transferred to... Oh dear. He's on Ward J2. That's Nurse Grendel's ward.
Oh, is this the hospice
so bad about
ward?
Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment state,
Oh,
she
wrong
ripped
kind
the
of
butt off
ward.
the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock alarm call, 6:10 bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result.
That's why it's hard to be. Gotta be hard to be a nurse. You gotta wipe a lot of butts.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J. How do I find Nurse Grendel's...
Jelly with a
Down the
J,
corridor on
capital
the left,
J.
Turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
You were just lovely.
As I turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow.
Ooh. Okay, I'll keep going till after halftime.
Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what?
I used to whistle when I was a
You
kid.
start
Now I'm
whistling,
an adult
I'll
and I
fuck you in
can't.
the teeth.
I blame braces.
It's a deal.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the quarters?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would. With a friend like
This dude's
him,
crazy.
I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr.
You watch a
Shiny
freaking machine
for
transforms
years
into like a
and
transformer
never let me
girl,
down
and it's his
once.
waifu.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Oh, it's a dude.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you? I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I
Yeah,
heard
you
them
kinda are.
snorking behind me back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull through.
Takes pride in his job, though.
Do you know where
That's
I'd
appreciated.
find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Alright.
See you later.
Yeah, take care now.
I wonder what happens if we actually show him Mr. Shiny. Let's show him the diamond, the gemstone, and see what happens.
Right. What do you think of this, Sam?
Oh boy.
Shiny.
What is it?
A priceless gemstone found in a medieval castle.
Turns out he's the bad guy.
Get
Shoots
me
our
into
friend.
Marquet's ward, and it's yours.
I don't wear jewelry.
If this gem was yours, you'd be able to buy 100 Mr. Shinies.
Don't be silly. There's only one Mr. Shiny.
See you later.
Yeah.
Alright. The plug. Unplug it and see.
The connector in the socket supplied electricity to the
Yes,
bulb's
unplug it.
machine. The connector in the...
Darn it. Oh, that would be so funny.
Hey now, you can't go in there.
Why not?
I'm responsible for the contents of that cupboard.
Well, who cares?
Oui, monsieur.
Is this Ward J?
Don't raise your hand over there.
But you're not supposed to be here. We have strict rules about visiting hours.
Can't you make an exception? I've come all the way from California.
You must speak to the
California.
I can't wait that long. What if he snuffs it?
You can't talk like that here. This is a hospital. You will have to leave.
What do you want? No. Can we unplug it now?
As I tugged the plug out of the socket, the polishing machine
There we go.
coughed, spluttered, and died.
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
I know what to do. Sneak in his cupboard and get one of his outfits. What? Go while he... Yeah, there we go. It's like, go while he's distracted. There we go. That works. Put on the lab coat. Excellent. Like any old cartoon would do. I'm just going to put on this lab coat, and now I'm a doctor. I know you saw me 2 seconds ago, but now I am wearing this coat. Check out my credentials.
Thank you, nurse.
You'll need this, doctor.
Doctor.
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
It's for real. Oh man, that's a game I'd love to play.
Any clowns on the
Hitman.
ward?
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the place up.
Hardly. Monsieur Boissy has been in a coma for the last 3 months.
What's wrong with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident. A silly stunt involving
Now
a unicycle.
he just straight up picks up disguises like he's the hitman dude.
It's unlikely he'll ever perform as a clown.
Those look like really fun games.
Nobody any good. Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
Why is Marquet in quarantine?
If you wish to know more, you'll have to speak to Herr Hagenmeyer. All I know is that Marquet's room is strictly out of bounds.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
No, of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg.
That's not my concern, monsieur.
What is this device?
It's for taking the patient's blood pressure, doctor.
Yeah, I've seen some footage from Hitman 2.
Au revoir, monsieur.
And like just like the locations and stuff like that you're kind of exploring through, trying to find different ways to to take those guys out.
What is it?
It looks like a pretty good game. It looks like a lot of fun. It's just something I haven't gotten to yet. I haven't caught it on a good sale yet, I guess.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. Dr. Monroe never did it like that.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later. This guy didn't look sick to me. He didn't have spots or stitches, and he certainly didn't have a fever.
He's here for the babe.
Hello? Anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better believe it.
Absolutely
Tell
not.
me about Marquet.
He's the man in the private room, isn't he? That room was mine before I was tossed out like a common squatter.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, doctor, what's your opinion?
It's too early.
You're
to say.
bald.
But I've been here for 3 months.
That really kind of looks like I'm just flipping off the camera a little bit. Those are finger guns. I'm not flipping anybody off.
What's your impression of Nurse Grendel?
She's a very efficient young woman.
Efficient? You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I've no complaints.
The
Oh
woman
my
at reception
gosh.
described Nurse Grendel as a monster.
Well, that's simply not true. She's quite strict, but that's her job, isn't it? You've got to have discipline in a place like this.
No way.
Come on.
I'll come back later.
Is there anything I can talk to you
Pardon me,
about?
nurse.
Oui, monsieur. Thank
No,
you,
I
nurse.
can't.
Oh.
Okay. So we've already messed with you enough.
Oh, doc,
What now?
you didn't finish.
Oh yeah, let's use the blood pressure device.
Okay, let...
You don't have the first idea what you're doing.
I guess it didn't go
I'll
well.
come back when you've recovered your manners.
Okay. Do we ask you how we use this thing
Pardon?
again
Oui,
or
monsieur.
something? Is this what's going on?
Do you want this,
Device for med...
yeah, do you want to...
No.
Tell me how to use it.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
You haven't finished taking my blood.
Nope, don't do it again.
I'll come back.
Okay, let's go out into the lobby. Is there anything I can talk to you about? Maybe he'll tell me how to use this thing.
Hello.
Oh, no whistling.
Right.
Talk to him about this. What had just happened?
Are you having trouble with Mr. Shiny?
Yes, I am. I don't know what's got into him today. He keeps pulling his plug.
No, that was
What's
me.
the problem with Nurse Grendel?
She's uptight and twisted on account of a broken heart.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought she was just plain bad-tempered.
That also. By the way, sir, I wouldn't stand too close to Mr. Shiny's grease valve. If he has an emission, it'll take the shine clean off your shoes. Say, nice sneakers.
Thanks. See you later.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I... Oh. Oh! No. There's obviously a special doctor here.
Excuse me, sir.
Aha! Just you must.
Alright.
Stop wandering up. Bunny, come here. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him?
Why would I say no, you can't?
Medical school. It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
Okay. Why did it send me back here? Want to talk to you.
Hi, my name...
Yes, sir?
So, what's your name?
Benoit. They call me Bunny.
Bunny? Jeez, and you don't mind?
Oh, I've gotten used to it.
Okay, Benoit, you're gonna help me.
Anything you say, sir.
Ooh,
Do you
ask
know
about him.
anything about a patient named Marquet?
No, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a
Well, that's
trainee,
nice.
sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Do you know the
Lady.
nurse on Ward J2?
No, miss. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean to get my hands dirty with a nurse.
Shut up, Benoit.
Okay, sir.
You're gonna be a lady killer,
Here,
buddy.
Take this pressure gauge.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something.
I got an idea.
Follow me, Benoit.
Follow me. Okay. Come back here. Go over here. Take this dude's blood pressure.
Hi, me.
Oh, you're supposed to take this
Hey,
dude's.
Benoit.
Yes,
Oh,
sir?
here we go. Take this dude's blood pressure.
You still have that gauge I gave you?
Ah, yes. What do you want me to do with it?
Use it on Eric Saltmarsh.
Okay.
Success. That's how you manipulate a doctor, I guess. Now we'll maybe be able to move on to quarantine. Oh, okay, we can move. Can we not go to the right? Okay, now we can. Keep going. Keep. You want to keep moving, buddy? And who might you be, the guard?
I'm Dr. Stobar.
Bonjour, doctor.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
He's in quarantine, doc. Right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has
Anthrax?
I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's cold.
Dude, you know, you got me thinking about pizza now. Since you ordered a pizza, you got me thinking about pizza.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks. Catch you later, office.
Au revoir.
Dang. He's messed up.
Marquet?
Yes.
Well, he doesn't look that messed up here.
Okay. I've been expecting you.
You have?
What?
Same, dude. Same.
Get
it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Lochmar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one.
Uh-oh. You revealed your cards.
Not me. I never inhaled.
So, you will send in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grandmaster.
The Grand Master? I don't think there's a KKK in Paris.
Right here in Paris.
You have it?
Not yet. But it's being taken care of. I hope a couple of stooges with a flair
Stooges.
for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
You know them as for Klausner. He has gone on to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
Grandmaster Sub-Zero. He was always my favorite.
The location of the
Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
That's enough
I
excitement.
just used to
for
like
one
Frost.
day,
She was on Mortal Kombat
What are you
Deception.
doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. How can my us to hear that?
Okay, I'm going. I learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
And there you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
I like Scorpion. I love his pull.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
It leads to a lot of good combos being, get over here.
It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
He's an imposter. The door's locked. Help me, officer.
Oh, man.
Monsieur.
Bomb's probably about to go off.
Hello, George.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah. Killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Khan?
No. I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got
That's kind of
away
funny,
out
talking
the
about
window.
him that like that.
Have you ever heard of the Hashi Ashin?
No.
Marquet said
Yeah.
that they were his biggest
He always had
enemy.
the funnest combos,
His
I
biggest
thought.
enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again. Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves.
So is that it?
I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one? Rousseau or Sergeant Mou? Oh, but you're referring to Andre.
I'll let you
Oh man,
work it out.
I appreciate it, dude. I'm fixing it in the stream anyways, bro. That's a total. Wow. Thanks, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna be ending the stream anyways. Sweet, man. It's only since I started using stream elements, so that's why it's popping up that way. But I appreciate it. I'm gonna save it up and I'm gonna end the stream anyways. It's time to catch this Mavs game. Okay, saved it. I'm getting out of here. I appreciate you for watching. I hope you have a good one. Have a good evening, man. Take care.